as you already know, we are going to learn something new. For our science class, we are going to study Chapter 2, Section 5, Microorganisms and Decomposition. So, to start that, I have a question for you guys. Here, we have a picture that is a fruit lemon. The question is, what will happen to a piece of lemon that has fallen onto the forest floor? So you have to think. You have 1 minute to think. What will happen if the fruit lemon falls down to the forest floor? What will happen? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Besides, you can use Chinese to give me your answer. That's fine. Okay, so yes, please.
Okay, so the lemon drop on the forest floor. There's two ways. One is that bugs or insects will be attracted by the smell and come. They will eat the lemon, and they will bring organisms. The organism on those insects' body will get into the lemon and eat the lemon too. And the other way it will happen is that it will rotten, and it will become the nutrition for trees and other plants.
Very good. So here I have a picture to show us what will happen after the things happen. So just like what Jeffrey told us, the insect will come because they need the nutrients from the fruit, and after that maybe some other very simple organisms will come and get the nutrients, right? Just like the bacteria or fungi, right? Correct. Now we have 3 questions over here, and we are going to understand. We are going to read the question and understand them, and we'll watch a video after we figure out what is the question. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see the question together. Question number 1. Where does the nutrients will go? Where the nutrients will go? So on top of that, remember that the picture that I showed, how the fruits get decayed, right? So where did those nutrients inside the lemon go? Think about the question. Question number 2. Why this whole process of decay, or you can call it as decomposition, is important? So we have 2 very important terms. First one is decay, and then decomposition. So you can just take that as a note. It's a very important term. Decay is the process. It's a verb. It's the process that fruits become, bad or go moldy. And decomposition has the same meaning. Okay, write that down. So how this process of decay or decomposition, why this process of decay or decomposition is important? So this process, decomposition, is very important. Question number 3. What happens to the decomposer when they have finished decomposing? So after the fruits go moldy or go bad, what will happen to those decomposer? Besides, the decomposer means those tiny organisms that we cannot see, like fungi or bacteria. Is that clear? Do we understand each other?
Yes.
If you don't understand, that's fine. Just raise your hand and I will explain. Cool. So, are you ready to watch the video? Because after we finish the video, I want you guys to answer each of the following questions. Is that clear?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Oops. Okay, remember the question that I just gave you, and now let's watch the video. Okay, let's end by here. So now I want you guys to think, to summarize what happened during this whole process. So you could probably separate the whole process into different steps. Like step 1, which fruits, what things goes bad. And then what things goes bad. And eventually something appear. Is my expression clear?
Yes.
So you have 1 minute to think how you're gonna organize your work. And then I will ask you what happened to this video. Think. How you're gonna separate the whole process into at least 3 steps. At least 3 steps. Okay. Who will be the first volunteer? Tell me how this process be separated into at least 3 steps. Li Qian.
Especially the thing on the right.
You want to see the first picture? Like when
No idea.
where's my mouse? Okay.
Especially the tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
They start to go bad, and then the rest of the small. And then slowly more bugs come. Think about it. And then they start to eat the food.
Very good. So first step, fruits goes bad or tomato goes bad. Because they're kind of different. Vegetable or fruits? Vegetable. Okay. Step 2.
Step 2 is
Bug scum. Step 3.
And step 3 is some bugs will start to grow.
There are some plants start to grow, like new generation of organisms, right? Interesting. Great. Okay. Yes, please.
Because at first, some juicy fruit to be bad, because I think juicy fruit, there's some water in it, and we all know if we put a bowl of water, if you just in the air, and it will be smelly for maybe 2 days and 3 days. And at first, I think it's the juicy fruit or vegetables to become bad, and then just like apple and cucumber to become bad because they're not quite juicy, and they're just quite a kind of solid, and they will become yellow green.
Very good. You have a very good, interesting point. Do you understand what this means?
Yes.
He said the juicy plant, 多汁的植物，多汁的水果会先败 will go bad first, right? Because if it's juicy, then that means it has new or more nutrients. By the way, feel free to answer me in Chinese, okay? Just raise your hand. Don't be shy. Yes.
Also, I think these black stuff here is the remains of strawberries, and just as Tiger said, it doesn't. Yes, not only strawberries, but look.
Strawberry goes bad first.
Not only they're juicy, but strawberries' skin is very, very thin. You can, it's like it's not dead. When you eat strawberry, you just swallow it whole, yeah. And then it becomes peach because it's a bit thicker. Then it's tomato, which when your mom they cook, they cut it open, and you'll see that their skin is much thicker. Then it comes to those things like cucumber. They're very hard and very difficult for those bugs and organisms to eat through. And then at last, I think the plants that grows out is that the potato sprout because of the nutrients the other fruits gives to it.
That's right, because potato is the root, right? It's like it contains the seeds. Okay, so Jeffrey Dess has a very interesting point. He mentioned that the strawberry is very thin and it's easily to be broke because the skin is very easy to be break. So it goes back first. Okay, now I believe that we all understand the whole process. So now let's take a look on the question. Question number 1, where the nutrients will go? I want to invite someone who can explain in Chinese. Yes, please. Right. Where does those nutrients go? Yeah, just tell me the answer. Just guess.
我觉得应该就是它那些营养是从那些水果中留下的那些泥土里，所以的话呢，包括也是被泥土吸收了，所以的话呢，后来那个当然土豆肯定是会发芽的，所以后来呢，就是相当于就是腐烂的水果都被化成了那种肥料。
Very good. So she thinks those nutrients will eventually go to the soil. And the nutrient inside the soil will be absorbed by the other plants. At the end, we saw some plants grow up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other opinion in Chinese? Tell me in Chinese. Yes.
还有部分的那些营养的话，可能会被一些小的一些虫子呀，可能微生物东西也给吸收了。
Very good. Very good. We can also see some microorganisms or bugs that are eating those fruits. All right, write that down. Where does those nutrients go? Because, they will be absorbed or used by new organisms. By that I mean decomposer. write this word down. Raise your hand if you need help. Like, you don't understand the word, I can come and explain. We're done?
Yes.
We'll give you some more time. Alright, are we done?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now let's move to the question number 2. Why this whole process of decay or decomposition is important? So, yeah, let me first give you a definition, the answer. This process is very important, but why? Why? 为什么？为什么腐烂、分解 very important? Think. Why? Feel free to answer me in Chinese or in English. Yes, Tiger. Oh, sorry.
Jack.
Jack.
我大概猜一下，就是它那个植物，它不是像果子一样，它树上面都是掉下来的那个果子嘛，然后它掉下来的话，那它就是如果分开来的话，它可能是会它在获得不了那种营养，然后它的后面就腐烂。
That's right, but you didn't explain why it's important. You're trying to tell us the whole process, how this process happened, right? Yeah, but I need what is the reason why? It's good. Yes, please.
我觉得一些植物或者水果还有果实的腐烂的话，可以让它的营养加速流到泥土里面，或就是把它的营养给弄出来，就是让虫子或者泥土吸收更快的吸收。
Good. 非常好. So the reason why it's important is because we need this process to help us to separate, or you can say to decompose the nutrients. Yes, please.
Also sometimes, because if sometimes like an apple tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it didn't get enough nutrients, and then the apple falls down and it decays. Then the nutrients absorbed by the soil will go first to itself, the apple tree, because
Right.
the apple pollinator is closest to it. So the apple made by the apple tree can actually feed itself.
Exactly. Talk about trees. The reason why we need microorganisms to decompose those dead organisms is because it can help us to, it can help the trees to better absorb those nutrients. It will separate the nutrients into simpler molecules or nutrients. Is that clear?
Yes.
Any question?
And also, I have got another idea. Because if the fruit falls down and if it is not decay, the bugs or some birds will eat it or nip in it, and so that there will have more birds and bugs. So that make the trees bad. So because the bugs and birds will, if they pass the fruit, and they will attack the tree because they have more food on the tree.
That's right. It provides more food for those bugs. So it's good for the new generation, right? Okay, for question number 3, can I just give you the answer directly because we don't have enough time? Question number 3 is what happens to the decomposer when they have finished the decomposing? So after the fruit goes bad, what will happen to those decomposers, to those bacteria or fungi? They will continually reproduce, and that's it. They will continually reproduce. That is the goal for all the organisms in the world. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, finish the note, and we're going to play a very little game. We still have time to play a small game. Are we done?
Yes.
Give you a few more seconds to finish. Guys, Yue Qian has completed her note. So if you did not finish, you can always feel free to ask her to borrow her notebook. Is that okay?
Yes.
Shall we move on to the next topic, which is a very small game? Okay, I'm going to move. Ooh, we should define the decomposer. It's okay. Before we define them, let's play a small game. Yes, it's a summary quiz. So what we are going to do is, see, we have A, B, C, 3 options over here, right? So if you agree with option A, just stand up. If you agree with option B, you can you will sit down. If you agree with option C, you will go out. Oh, it's not a punishment. Sorry. So it's like I just want you guys to be, separate into 3 different parts because we have 3 options. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
Okay, so let's repeat. If you agree with option A, stand up. If you agree with option B, sit down. If you agree with option C, goes out. Only one agree with option C?
This one.
Did you really read the question? This question is, let me read the question for you. A decomposer is an organism that, so let me see. Looks like
1B.
more than 50% people think option A is the correct answer. And only 1 student agree with C, 1 agree with B. Oh my god, how dare you two. Alright, sit down, go back. The correct answer is...
What?
Sorry, option A. Option A. Very good, guys. Well done. Okay. Next one. of this is broken down by decomposer? Which of this is broken down by decomposer? Option A, animal and plant material. B, plant material only. 3, animal material only. So think. If you agree with option A, stand up. With B, sit. With C, go out. Oh, no one agree with option C? Why? Can I ask you why, Jack? Why do you agree with plan B? Sorry, option B. Because they're kind of very similar. Everyone sit down, think. Why? Why? Why do you agree with option B? Because you're the only one who sit, so I'm just kind of, curious. 对，为什么选 B? You must have a reason. So you think decomposer cannot break down animal material, like dead animal. You don't understand me. Decomposer 分解者，你认为你选 B 代表说你觉得分解者没有办法分解动物的尸体，是吗？
为什么？
就是这个 B 选项就是只能分解植物的，
只能分解植物。
就分解植物。
你是不是没读懂题？
他问
，Did you understand the question？ 问题是，下面哪一个可以被分解者给分解，可以被细菌、真菌给分解 ？A 说动物跟植物都可以被细菌、真菌给分解。B 说只有植物可以被分解。C 说只有动物可以被分解。
植物方面都看过，植物里面只有。
好 ，Let me give you the correct answer. Correct answer is A. Yes. Oh, all right. The last question. Look the question. Look the picture below, and the question is: are decomposer present on this fruit? Yes, stand up. No, sit down. Start. Yes, stand up. No, sit down. Do you think the decomposer present on those fruit? Are they present on those fruits? Only 2 people think that they are not present. And everyone think that the decomposer. Oh my God, not even 2. Are you sure?
Yes!
Because if you pick the wrong answer, then I would deduct some grades from your, how do you call that one? Grading.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, sure?
Yeah, because this is the correct answer.
Correct.
We are very sure.
Everyone, 1 point. Okay?
Yay!
Great. So we're done for this part. And the next class, we're going to define what is a decomposer. And that will also be your homework. So today, after you finish your school, go back to home and think, how would you define decomposer? What a decomposer is. Any question?
No.
Okay. So we still have 10 minutes. What we are going to do is we need to finish the experiments that we didn't finish yesterday.
Yes.
I want everyone to be quiet and queue up on the outside. 谢谢老师。